What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more electronic, and we're returning to Twisted Tenderness, 1999. Thank you as always to Chris, and we're up to the title track. I don't remember if I said anything about the title of the album when we began this record, but I have been thinking about it, and the idea of something being tender, which generally speaking is done or felt with care. There is a softness or a delicacy. So the idea of something being twisted, which seems to head in the other direction, the idea of something being mangled or crossed up or distorted from its original shape, is perhaps a very interesting oxymoronical phrase. So yes, I wonder what twisted tenderness may be, and I suppose I'm inclined to think about it psychologically, the idea of being tender towards someone or something, but in a way that is perhaps warped or twisted psycho-emotionally. So I'll see what I can catch on a first listen. Let's hear it. This is electronic. The tune is Twisted Tenderness from the album of the same name, 1999.
Must think I'm a fool. This twisted tenderness just leaves me cool. You've got me in a mess. You know it's true. Out in the wilderness, here without you. Right outside, inside. Something's happening, it's distracting. You're just bad news, girl. Never let that feeling die. All you got to do is tell a little lie. Don't you know it's true? I will never let you down. Spread this message all around.
Baseline.
Take a look out there. We're under house arrest, and you don't care. We could always be friends, but you were careless right till the end. Guilty, oh, it's such a shame. It's frustrating, it's a sad thing, and there's no one else to blame. Never let that feeling die. All you got to do is tell a little lie. Tell a little lie. Don't you know it's true? I won't ever let you down. Spread this message all around. That I hope and that I pray you won't take my love to turn. Tell a little lie, tell a little lie. That's all you have to do is tell a little lie. Tell a little lie, tell a little lie. Don't you know it's true?
was very intuitive. And I like all the details. I like that wicked bass line, which, the sections where it was a bit stripped down and it was just that and the breakbeat percussion scheme, it felt like that could have been like psychedelic breaks or something. That was very like, underground electronic rave style sonics, and yet it was like there was an elegant melodic synth pop tune on top of that. And I enjoy those like kind of bright metallic keyboard runs, as well as it was like a true piano, which was not as extensive, but there were just some little touches which definitely gave it a feel that was, let's say, more natural instrument. And there was a guitar, which again was pretty train-like. No, it was more limited, but again, it was a nice touch. There were just some melodic moments where that really did stand out. And I like the sequencing. Again, there's moments there, including the final minute or so leading into the end, where, again, as someone who listens to a lot of electronic music for a long time now, it's just intuitive. You get a sense of exactly what it's going to do, which I do always enjoy. Lyrically, I'm intrigued because it feels complicated. At first it's like, okay, he's saying she's bad news, as he says directly, and that she's the one offering him twisted tenderness, maybe like, pull me, push you, like keeping him off balance, making him think that she's genuinely interested, but then being cold. And he even says like that twisted tenderness, it leaves me cold. And he's talking about like all that's going on out there, but it's like, what was the line? Something like she's keeping him or them under house arrest. And then he's saying like, I'll never let you down, shout out to Rick Astley, but also that like he wants her to carry his love to term. And then there was another variant of that, which was like, I forget what it was, but it seems like he's saying like he still wants it to work. He knows she's maybe not fully reliable and that she's not treating him the way she should, but he's not giving up on it, and he wants to find a way through the twisted tenderness, or to break that house arrest, or find a way to move past this difficult stretch or difficult dynamic. So yeah, he sounds still hopeful, even if he is saying, you're trouble and this is not the way I would like it or the way I envision it. So yeah, maybe I'm missing an element, maybe there's a detail or two that are crucial to understanding this better, and I'm annoyed that I can't remember the other variant of that line, because it was kind of like, if I remember correctly, like the opposite side about, or something about like, what was it, the love taking a turn or something like that instead of carrying it to term. So either way, it feels like there's some unresolved difficulty, and even though he's letting her know that, she is seemingly the one who's causing it, he hasn't given up and he is somewhat hopeful. So either way, I very much enjoyed it, especially some of the sonics and that bass line wicked. So yeah, another cool one from electronic. Let me know what you think, and I will see you next time. Peace.